Have you ever wondered what it's like to be in the presence of Jesus, or as I like to call him now, Yeshua? In 2015, I started having all kinds of visitations from archangels. 1 year after I attempted to take my life, an archangel Michael appeared. Eventually, I would have two really wild visitations from Yeshua, but before those would happen, I would have smaller experiences where I would feel his energy come over me. The very first time I felt his presence, I was working on a steel sculpture that I had, and I would always ask him to place energy into these trees, right? And one time I just said, I was like, because I called him Jesus back then, I was like, Jesus, it'd be nice to know that something's actually happening when I say this, so I'm not just talking to thin air. And right after I said that, this wave of unconditional love came over my body. And I remember I sat there for just under an hour. I had tears coming down my cheeks, and I was just so taken back by this energy, right? And later down the line, on October 20th, 2020, when I was having a shower at my old man's house, a 5 foot tall buzzing soul came up to me, and my skin starts popping like popcorn. The next thing I know, all this unconditional love just comes over my body, and I'm having telepathic communication with Jesus. And when I stepped out of the shower, the feeling that I had, the unconditional love, the new outlook that I had, it was as if I just had the ultimate Reiki healing from Yeshua, and all this fog and confusion was lifted. I seen everyone in my life that had harmed me as characters to help me grow. Although it was, for me, almost impossible to hang on to this vibration for about a week, I just felt like a hippie. I knew that love was the key to healing. Because Jesus, the last thing he told me, Yeshua, was when he was pulling away, was that love is the key. But one thing that I really took away from that experience was just how much unconditional love he has for us. If I go back and I think to prior my experiences of having these interactions with Yeshua, how I thought with my human mind, I had this expectation that Yeshua had love for us. And compared to now, after having my experiences, I would say the common person out there watching this that believes that Jesus or Yeshua loves you, you would have to times that amount by 10,000, because you're way off. The unconditional love he has for you is so much more than you could ever imagine, to the point where when I hear people say that Jesus judges you, it makes me laugh. Jesus has nothing but love for us, and he never judges us, and he never stops loving us. Where we go wrong a lot of times is when we start not being able to forgive ourselves. So being in the presence of Yeshua is absolutely amazing. If it would be your first visitation, I can almost guarantee you'd be in tears. It's absolutely amazing. I just wanted to share this with you guys. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate all those likes and subscribes. Help my channel grow. See you in the next one.